Hey kids, welcome back to Smith Motor Works. Got a really special one for you today. But first, you're here, push that button, subscribe, don't cost nothing. Get you all the latest from Smith Motor Works. Let's do it. We're going to check out Demolition Derby days from 1994. Did it for 4 years or so. Pretty cool. Like smoke, fire, destruction. It's all there. Get ready.
Looks like he's also sponsored by Dugan Chevrolet Pontiac Geo. Car number 79C, Scott Smith is in. Car number 96, Ken Johnson is in. Car number 3D, David Stidham is in. Car number 33C, Gary Moore. Gary Moore is in. move.
Hey guys, stick around because there is more video. I just wanted to put the explanation of what's going on in between the heat race and the Constellation so we could jump right into the action and then talk about what's going on in the middle. But there's more video. There's the Constellation coming up after this, and it's taken at night, and as you can tell, this was 1994 state-of-the-art camcorder technology. So it's not super clear, but you can still see what's going on. This is the car after the heat that you just saw. And if you check out that door right there, you can see it's pushed in pretty far. Now, the rules for Demolition Derby vary somewhat, but they're basically generally the same. You strip the car down, keep the doors from coming open welded or chained, and that can vary, and cut a hole in the hood to where they can access it to put out a fire, cut a hole in the trunk or the rear floor or compartment, move the fuel tank inside with like a boat tank, like an outboard motor tank, and move the battery inside. So all that's been done here, even put some different offset wheels on the front to try to tuck the tire in a little bit farther, move the Chrysler LeBaron ignition system inside the car because I was afraid that would catch on fire or get smashed because it sits out on the air cleaner on the engine and kind of prone there. But seeing this door smashed in, that's something I wanted to point out because you're not supposed to do that, and normally that's automatic disqualification because it's dangerous, and it is. Actually, when it happened, I got my knee trapped between the steering wheel and the door, and there's no door panel or anything, so that's kind of sharp, and it didn't tickle, and I had to like turn the wheel and pull my leg to get my leg out, and kind of had to sit sort of sideways in the seat to finish. But hey, you know, it happens. And you can see that door's pushed in, how far it is pushed in, and that's me in the long sleeve shirt. My, how the years have flown. That car actually started out as a pretty decent car. It was my Aunt Lovetta's car, and she gave it to her son, and I bought it off of him. I've already got the different wheels on the front there. You see they're actually from a Dakota that I had to try to move the tire inboard a little more, but it was, you know, dirty, but yeah, I sure screwed it up, as well as a bunch of other cars. You see here, it's in the process of stripping it out. You see these guys on TV taking a sledgehammer and knocking the glass out. You know, that is just a bonehead way to do it because, yeah, sure, it gets the glass out of there, but you got chunks of glass all over the place, and they'll let you pass tech if you've got a bunch of garbage floating around in there, and still you don't want glass flying up and getting in your eyes. So yeah, take it out the right way. It takes longer, but you know, you should do it right. Also did want to mention that earlier I said you move the battery inside. Well, it's actually in the passenger floorboard where I have it mounted. It broke loose, and since I was already kind of sitting sideways in the seat, I had to use my right foot to hold it still and drive with my left foot. And this worked okay to the very end where you see a bunch of sparks coming loose, and it was just flopping around loose. The last hit I got at the end of the race here, spoiler alert, that the battery flipped over. I couldn't reach it. The whole inside of the car is covered with mud. I just had to throw in the towel and break the stick, and you'll get to see that, but I wanted to throw that in there because can't really tell what's going on and what made it stop. The car still ran and drove. I brought it back, took the engine, transmission, and front suspension out of it, blocked the wheels together, hooked the tail shaft of the transmission to a trailer hitch, and towed it over to my house rolling down the road. Totally legal. Sold the motor and transmission to somebody I don't remember, and then was going to keep the front suspension because that's kind of a hot rod thing. It's like a Volare type torsion bar front suspension, and ended up didn't do it to the project I had, and sold that too. So the cart the heart, at least in the at least the front suspension, may still be living on today. And that's about stage one of getting it stripped. Still haven't cut the holes or anything. I did want to say at the end of this video, I got a text floating over it. I actually pushed the guy out of bounds, which would have helped me win, or would have made me win at least the consolation. And for some reason they didn't call it, and I got waylaid. The guy that beat me is a good guy. He's a friend. He's a cousin of one of my best and oldest friends. And you know, I got my little 318 powered wagon here going up against I don't remember, 472 or 500 cubic inch Cadillac DeVille, and you know, he easily had a half ton on me, and I pushed him around a little bit with that thing. It you'll see, it gets wadded up pretty good, but it was maneuverable. And you say what you want about the Mopars, man, that 318, that's a heck of a motor. So let's roll into the consolation and see some cars get messed up.
2, 1, go! seconds, car 22. car 22. Thank you.
That ain't good. Get some speed, Larry! Go, Larry! Get some speed!
33C, you have 1 minute.
Just kill 33. Bang up that car! Larry!
15 seconds, 33C.
It's out.
You're out. Break your stick, please. 33C, you're out. 2 cars left. 79C is Scotty. And car number 0, Megan Larry Herring. Car number 79C is out.
Hope you like that one, guys. That's another one in the can. Like, subscribe, share, do that homework, and as always, dare to be different. See you later.